Well, the countdown is on. The National Storytelling Festival is coming up October 1st and 2nd. Again this year, it will be virtual, so you can enjoy all these amazing stories in the comfort of your own home. Here with more now on this unique opportunity is one of the featured storytellers, Sheila Arnold. Sheila, great to have you.
Thank you so much for letting me come.
You've been involved, of course, with the Storytelling Festival for several years. Yes. on different levels and different capacities. It's a special event.
It is. It's an extraordinary place to be, and you get to hear the kind of storytellers that are every kind of story from all over the United States and internationally, and you also get to create community, which I think is one of the best things about this festival of all. So that's exciting. But this year, you're right, we're going to be virtual, which means that we won't be together in the same room, but we can all be looking at the different storytellers that are there. 41 storytellers, including a whole night of people from across the world, which is amazing. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that because these are some of my favorite storytellers. And we get to use it. Once you buy the tickets, you can take 2 weeks to watch it. And it's going to take you at least that long to see all the people.
Them, right?
Oh my goodness, it's just so wonderful.
You don't have to pick and choose like you do, you know, the different talents, because you can just watch them when you're ready. What I do love is you've taken this and said, okay, we're going to be safe, we're going to be virtual.
Yes.
But what can we add to this ticket to make it even more attractive?
Absolutely.
And you guys have really done that.
Oh yeah, I think one of the things that really brings this out is the international part, that we're able to actually bring in. Every year we usually bring in one storyteller that's international. This year, oh my goodness, you have Toop, and we have Claire Murphy and Mara Menzies, and that's Scotland, England, and Ireland right there. And that's not the end of it, you know, and there's so many people. And then we get to have some old voices we haven't heard in a while, and then some new voices that are just like, oh, one of the newer voices we're going to have is Guy Davis, who's a blues singer and storyteller, and he's going to be on top. So we just going to have a great time. Oh, I can't wait. And people just need to get ready and just plan your time, like every evening, instead of watching in the evening, instead of, you just put it on at 7 o'clock or right around dinner time and have stories on in the background and just listen to them with your family. Wouldn't that be great?
It'd be so great.
Oh my goodness.
And you mentioned song, and a lot of storytellers incorporate song. You incorporate song, I understand.
Oh, how did you hear about that?
I watched a few. But you've been telling stories and traveling for so long. It's part of who you are.
It is, it is. And I really love being able to be a storyteller. And I also feel like stories, I saw it on somebody's, they had written it on, I think it was a brewery just around the corner from here, that it said it's hard to hate someone once you get close to them or once you get to know them. And once you get to hear somebody's story, it really is hard to dislike them. So the more that we can hear people's stories, the more that we can experience stories, the more I think that we become a society that really gets to know who people are and begins to accept them where we can. That's a good thing.
There's that intimacy that you have. And a lot of people say, when it's virtual, do you still have that intimacy? And you were telling me, it's an art. I mean, you will forget that you're out there in your home in front of a screen.
That's right. And then what happens though is that what you want to do is you want to immediately start telling somebody about what you just did. That's part of the community. If I tell a story that's good and you're like, oh, I got to tell somebody, you'll call somebody and say, I just heard a story and this is what it said to me. And that's a really amazing thing to be able to do. And we're able to be found. They have information about, you know, us, so people have questions, they can always contact us. And the International Storytelling Center does a great job putting everything together and then making it accessible so that you can become a part of people's lives. That's really great.
And you're going to be sharing stories, and then you're going to be part of the audience as well, aren't you?
Absolutely. I wish I had the books I could say, oh, this one this time, this one, because I am so excited about certain people. I feel like I'm going to still take the weekend and still watch a good deal on that weekend, the October 1st and 2nd, just because I've already put it aside in my head. That I think I'm just going to take Saturday and just do that. And then the next 2 weeks, I'll go and see those others that I didn't see on that particular day. And you can arrange it however you want. But the great thing is you can grab some friends, you can have some things, you can get some apple cider from the Apple Festival, and you can sit down with some friends and you can watch the National Storytelling Festival for the 2 weeks. So that's a wonderful way to do that.
You did your homework too, didn't you? Love it. Hey, we are so excited because we are giving some tickets away. They have given us to give away to our viewers. So
good.
6 tickets up for grabs right now by calling this number right here on your screen. Caller number 11, of course, will win those tickets. Go ahead and call that number right there, 423-232-8747. Leave your name and your number, and we'll get back to you if you are the lucky winner. Sheila, great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to be a lot of fun.